Remember the rapids? Somebody has to look.
I'll look.
No, I will decide, okay? I will decide. Just give me a second.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my sketch, and I hope you enjoyed this video. We are going to go over about 8 companies that have training and development programs. This should be a great help to you new adjusters who are looking for training, experience, and full-time work. The first company I'm going over is Geico. You can just look under their careers page. Here I am showing the auto damage trainee program as well as their customer service program. They operate in many different cities and states. However, on the East Coast, you will have to report to the training in Virginia. If you're looking at this, you may be wondering what's the difference in salaries. Well, mainly it's based on your location. What they're doing is that they are taking into account cost of living. For example, the position in DC for the Auto MDP, which is the Management Development Program, pays $63,000 versus in Macon, I think it's like Macon, Georgia, I believe it's about $44,000. You can apply to other cities, however, they do not provide relocation reimbursement, but they do provide a signing bonus of $2,000. It's more in certain locations. I believe in Alaska, it is like $4,000 or $6,000. Now I'm highlighting the training program. It's 8 to 10 weeks. They have a training program for auto as well as property. Alrighty, so that's Geico. Next is USAA. I am going to quickly go over USAA because when I was shooting and recording this video, their system was having issues. Okay, so I wasn't able to get the positions to pull up as I wanted them to. However, continue to look at USAA especially if you're in the Texas area, that is where they are based out of, and look into trainee or development programs in the keyword search, and that should help you with your job search in the future. I wanted to at least show you that there is a Glassdoor review or position so that you know that this position that I was looking to show you actually does exist. Okay, next, Progressive. Progressive is going to be wonderful for most of us because they are in a lot of positions, even more than Geico, and they offer many training positions all over the country. I didn't go through each one, of course. I'm assuming most of them are the same. If you're still in college, they have intern positions available. You can see the salary is about the same. Maybe they also take into account the cost of living. It's about 40 in the 40s. It's not what you're hoping for. I know, I understand that, but don't think about the money. What you're going after is the training. That's going to be of a lot of values when those cats start to come around. I'm looking for how long their training program is. This just may be continuous. Not all of them are like set weeks, but you can see there's many of them. Also, there are positions that you can work outside of property and outside of auto in the training or as a trainee, which may be of interest to many of you. Next is Travelers. You may have seen some of their commercials. They have an office here in Statesboro, Georgia. Again, most of the positions, when I look, I am looking to be in Georgia or in a major city like DC, New York, Miami, but mainly Georgia. And the great thing about Travelers is that they have a variety of trainee positions. You can do the indoor or outdoor auto. They also have indoor and outdoor property adjusting, which can cater to your taste. That you, if you would prefer to do inside auto and be on the phones. If you're more of a, like me, I like more of an autonomous job where I'm a little bit more solo in my daily work life. You can also see that there are many different locations for Travelers. The job description wasn't as clean and easy to read as some of the other positions. They and all the companies that I've mentioned so far have assessment tests that you have to do. I'm thinking that Travelers really just want you to dig in and read their job description for whatever reason. I did not find a salary for Travelers, but it's probably about the $40,000 range. Again, we're worried about the training. Here's a company that you may not have heard of, but they are the largest publicly traded commercial insurer. They, I believe, from what one of their executives says, that they have higher rates, but once you file a claim with Chubb, you're a Chubb customer for life. So they are probably going to be looking for exquisite customer service with their program. Now, their program is not called the trainee program, it's the Chubb Associate program. Keep that in mind when you're applying. They did not have an assessment, but what they did have is a digital video interview. So you have to prepare for that. I did take that, and they asked about 6 questions. It was one of the longer ones that I've taken so far. Not to mention, they also service more industries than just homeowners and cars. They work in hospitality, real estate, workers' comp as well. And those are all positions that would take time with other companies for you to get into. Real quick, there was this Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee that has a claims trainee program. Probably going to be working mainly PIP and medical or workers' comp. I had never heard of before I got into the industry. This is Gallagher. Their training program is 6 to 9 months. Check them out. Now, this is one of my favorite ones that I would love to go after is Capstone ISG. The reason why is because they provide claims adjusters for Lloyd's of London, and I would love to be able to work with them. They are in the Southeast. Yes, Charlotte, North Carolina. Their program is 2 months. They provide housing and cover your moving costs too, which is just so fantastic.